and sure of his conclusions, so he opened his eyes, pushed off the wall, and balanced on his haunches. He pressed his fingers onto the cool, hard-packed earth. Ah, yes. He saw it now. The dart. The tailor's trick of construction intended to draw attention to a woman's breast. The widest part hugged the graceful mound. The tip pointed right at the nipple. There wasn't more than 1 man in 1,000 who would notice such a thing, much less understand its true purpose. That dart, so absurdly basic, was a subliminal invitation to familiarity. Confident and in control again, he touched her purposefully. He didn't grasp or grope, yet she moved like she didn't like it. That pissed him off just a little, so he squeezed her hard and hoped it hurt. He would never know if it did, and that was more the pity. He liked the symmetry of cause and effect. Certainly that's what had brought them to this place. She was the cause of his torture, and she would have to deal with the effect of her actions. Disgusted that he had wasted precious time, he pushed himself up and kicked at her foot. She didn't move. She was no better than a piece of meat. He worked fast, pushing her on her side. He cradled her finely shaped skull. When it was properly positioned, he dropped it on the hard ground. Leaning over, he grabbed the stake above her head with both hands and pulled as hard as he could. It didn't move. No surprise. The hole was deep. The concrete was set, and the wood was too thick to break, too wide at the top for the rope to slip off. His hard work had paid off. The bag of concrete dragged 1/2 mile uphill. The water carted from the creek 1 mile in the other direction, the patient whittling of the wood itself. He had battled the thin air and the crushing September heat that rested atop the mountains and smothered the city below. Now that it was done, though, he realized how much he hated this place. There was a spiritual residue here that fanned his spark of uncertainty. He shivered. He hoped God wasn't watching. Gone. Banished. Think on it no more. Sin, immorality, cruelty were not words he would consider. He had chosen this place precisely because it was ugly and horrid. No one had a better purpose for it than him. Pulling his lips together, he put his knee into her stomach, crossed her wrists, and yanked her arms upward. They slipped through his grasp. Good grief, he muttered. Practice had gone smoothly, but the reality was that limp arms and smooth, slender wrists slipped away before he could get the rope tight enough to hold her. She groaned, and that made him afraid. Beads of sweat became rivulets. His shirt was soaked. He would throw that shirt away. He would cut it up and throw it away. That's what he would have to do. Maybe he would burn it. Working faster, he leaned his whole body against her and pushed her arms up, not caring if the rope cut her or anything. Task completed. He collapsed against the wall and mentally checked off the list that had been so long in the making. Engage, subdue, transport, immobilize, punish. Only one remained unchecked. It would come soon enough, and with it would come satisfaction, retribution, and redemption. He didn't know which would be sweeter. A water bottle was placed near enough for her to drink from it.